You guys know what I did to get in here? I taped Larry Lester's buns together.
That was you?
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know how hairy he is, right? Well, when they pulled the tape off, most of his hair came off and some skin, too.
Oh, my God.
So the bizarre thing is that I did it for my old man. I tortured this poor kid because I wanted him to think that I was cool. He's always going off about, you know, when he was in school, all the wild things he used to do. And I got the feeling that he was disappointed that I never cut loose on anyone, right? So I'm sitting in the locker room, and I'm taping up my knee, and Larry's undressing a couple lockers down from me. And he's kind of skinny, weak. And I started thinking about my father and his attitudes about weakness. And the next thing I knew, I jumped on top of him and started wailing on him. And my friends, they just laughed and cheered me on. And afterwards, when I was sitting in Vernon's office, all I could think about was Larry's father and Larry having to go home and explain what happened to him. And the humiliation he must have felt. Must have been unreal. I mean, how do you apologize for something like that? There's no way. It's all because of me and my own man. God, I hate him. He's like this mindless machine that I can't even relate to anymore. Andrew, you've got to be number one. I won't tolerate any losers in this family. Your intensity is win, win, win. You son of... You know, sometimes I wish my knee would give. Then I wouldn't be able to wrestle anymore. And he could forget all about me.
The best example to follow is still Jesus Christ. Our parents may have failed us and left imperfect examples for us to follow, but that does not mean because they are our parents, we are obligated to follow their example. My parents were alcoholics, but that doesn't mean that I too should become an alcoholic. Through the grace of God, God can turn and break the cycles of our family backgrounds and transform our lives to be all that He wants us to be and all that He intends for us to be, if we would only trust Him and rely on Him, knowing that He is our example and not necessarily our family or our friends, regardless of how close we might be to them.